Hi everybody, Bunny Berry here. 100-day raw food challenge, Andre's revenge day. 63, I think. 63? Let's just say it's day 63. Anyway, I wanted to address a couple of things today because I've been feeling a little self-conscious about them, and I know that you guys may be wondering about them too. During the last challenge and the challenge before, my weight kept going down. And during this challenge, my weight has been going up, and even my chin reappeared. Well, I could not figure out why. And I started noticing something really weird going on in the mornings. I would remember getting up in the middle of the night to maybe get something to drink, and then I would wake up the next morning and there'd be like a box of Cheez-Its sitting next to my bed, and it would be completely devoured. Or, you know, I mean, big handfuls gone. Or chips, or ice cream. And I know that a lot of you know that I suffer terribly from insomnia. And so I was taking Ambien, and I was taking it pretty much every night. And so I went back to my shrink, and I told him, you know, could it be possible that I'm like sleep eating? And he goes, oh yes, Beth, it is very common side effect, Ambien. People sleep eat, they sleepwalk, they even sleep drive. It's like, sleep drive? You got to be kidding me. Get me off this stuff. So I had gained like 10 pounds from being back on being on Ambien and sleep eating. I was fine on it for years. And suddenly I developed this crazy symptom of sleep eating. So, out with the Ambien. And he gave me something else to try. And I know I should go natural, but, you know, Natural Calm works for me, but it doesn't work that well. I mean, I am a hardcore insomniac. And sometimes that's great in my life because I get a lot done, and other times it means I'm just tired. But he put me on something else, and my dosage has been way too high. So I've kind of been in this zombie, raw food zombie mode. In fact, my husband even asked me, he was like, honey, can I ask you a question? And I said, is this something I need to come in there for? And he was like, yes. So I went and I sat down at the dining room table, and he looked so serious, and he said, I don't want you to be offended by what I'm about to ask you, but have you been doing some kind of drugs? And I was like, well, remember I went off the Ambien, and you guys, that stuff is like the devil. It's the devil. But my dosage has been too high on this new treatment that he's put me on, but it is working. It's just working a little too well. Apparently, I answered the phone the other morning, and I sounded like I had already had about 3 drinks. I don't even drink. So, yeah, so I'm off of it. I'm hoping that the sleep eating will discontinue. You know, I have a family who loves junk food. My husband, he's a junk food junkie, and I'm really trying to turn it around, but when you live with somebody who brings that stuff into the house, you know, it's available. And Basil tries to hide that stuff everywhere that he can. But you know what? I know where everything in this house is at all times. So I just, in my sleep, I know where it is. I just go find it. So I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to get some kind of a foot locker where he locks everything up and like takes the key and hides it somewhere. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. It has been a sleep-eating nightmare. But I'm on something else now, and I am back to being way more raw because I don't wake up with a chip bag that I've just eaten next to me in the mornings. And it feels really good. I mean, I feel much better since the changes happened. So I just thought I'd throw that out there as a conversation. Throw it out there. You guys are all going to tell me what products you use and how you cure your insomnia, and I'm happy to hear about all of them because I think this is an issue in our stress-filled lives that a lot of people have and suffer through. And so if I can find something natural that really, really works and helps me get to sleep and stay asleep all night, then I am more than open to trying it. So that's it. Oh, chat food tonight. Party, 2 hours at 10 o'clock. So 10 p.m. Eastern time. Come on over to the chat food. Oh, and Shop Food was supposed to be launched yesterday. Yeah, it's probably going to be Monday. Because I had to do some things like my taxes and all the stuff. Anyway, it's boring. Oh, I cut my hair. What do you think? It's not very styled very good right now. I had to go take care of some crazy business. Yes, being the generous person that I am, I let my brother come back, and he's going to rehab tomorrow. So Basil and I have basically put like an electronic collar around his neck. Not really, but we're not letting him out of our sight until tomorrow. So I had to go deal with some crazy and didn't have time to style my hair. Dear Lord Jesus, please let John just get into the rehab so I can have my house back. He actually knows that if he doesn't go there tomorrow and stay for the entire program, that I'm getting a restraining order and he won't be able to come back and see me until he's been through a program. So I think he's pretty serious. We'll see. There, Lord Jesus. Put your hands on the monitor, people. Pray that John will go and he'll get all the crack. Poor thing. Must be a horrible life. I think it could all be healed through nutrition and maybe an exorcism occasionally. Nutrition, a colonic, and the occasional exorcism. That's my rehab program. Love it or leave it. I love you guys. Eat your veggies.